Well, it's Halloween. It's nearly Halloween.
Whoa!
No, sorry.
Whoa!
Well, it was Halloween. No, it's Halloween.
No, it's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Well, it's Halloween.
It will just be Halloween. It's just Halloween.
Well, it's Halloween. So we have to do a wee list of the best horror games. Well, the scariest games of all time. So it's top 3 scariest games of all time from what is. I mean, the way I've done my list is basically the games that I think are the scariest ones.
Okay. Happy Halloween, by the way.
System.
Happy Halloween. I hope Jack Pumpkinhead gets you everything you've ever wanted. I've done my games a bit like, I'm too scared of games that are horror. I get too fear and I can't get through them. So I've done my top 3 of scary games that I could actually play and enjoyed. So that's kind of a different take I've gone for.
Completely changed the rules, I think.
I've changed the rules. Happy Halloween.
I just picked obviously some indie games because that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
There are no scary indie games.
Oh, you better believe there are.
There's no scary indie games,
You
right?
better believe
Name
that.
3 of them. Oh yeah, that's the point, isn't it? You're going to do that.
Oh, I couldn't think of 3.
Right. So let's start with number 3, and since Jerry's done the list in a weird way,
Yeah.
we'll start just to get his angle on it. Number 3, Jerry.
My
3!
game that I found scary but was able to play was an Amiga game,
Unbelievable.
Nightbreed. On the Amiga, which was Nightbreed, the interactive movie, which was absolutely terrifying to play. But it was kind of a point and click kind of adventure type thing, but also had various endings. You either got savaged by creatures or the police often just shot you all the time. It was incredibly frustrating, but was very ominous, and I found it at the time pretty terrifying, but yet I still played it. I wanted to see all the endings and I wanted to get through it.
Mm-hmm. Remember the bit where you're running out of the graveyard? There's like a button mashing bit.
That's all I think about. That's you're like
terrifying.
Like that, right? The guy's behind you.
And then you had all that action, and then you just had loads of just clicking and making your car move very slowly until you ran out of petrol.
It's fucking rotten.
It's brilliant, isn't it? What?
The box is about as scary as the game, I think.
The box is really scary.
The film is also rotten.
But that makes
It is,
sense.
but I like the film at least. I don't like the game.
I want to watch the film again, but it makes sense because I can't play games that are too scary.
It's like a Jim Henson film.
My number 3
Good. It's a good
is a Commodore 64 game. So I shouldn't be laughing at you that much.
No, exactly.
It's Castle of Terror. On a Commodore 64, which is a text adventure game. There's some, so I don't know, but I was a wee guy, just the young team won't know what a text adventure is. Right?
Show me the international sign for a text adventure.
That's a text adventure. You have to type words in.
Text adventure would be that, no?
You need to know words first, you have no idea. Castle of Terror was a game about Dracula's castle. It was a text adventure game. But there was just some, when I was a wee guy, it terrified me, this game. I used to put it on, the music terrified me, the way it loaded in. You would load it and then it would just suddenly, the game would just appear, like the colours, and then it would just go, Dah! And it would just turn on and draw in the scene, the grave diggers and all that. It used to really frighten me. And it's a great game. I love that text adventure, Castle of Terror. I've covered it on Consolvania before. Castle of Terror, Commodore 64. My number 3. Terrified me when I was wee. Ryan.
What, before I start any arguments, I might as well just go for the one that's the most technically proficient horror game that I can think of that I've ever seen.
I don't think you should go for that first. That's an argument.
An indie game is
No, it's not an indie game.
Oh, it's
no,
not.
no.
Technically
It's just,
proficient,
it
that's
doesn't
something new.
seem, it doesn't seem possible to make a list of the 3 scariest games without having it on it, because it is probably the most accomplished. It's Alien Isolation. The only criticism I've ever made of Alien Isolation is that it was too long for me. It's like 20 odd hours. It could have been maybe 10 hours, but I mean, it'll
Yeah.
make you do a job in your pants.
The sound design alone was terrifying. I literally couldn't play that game.
No, yeah, I don't. But I
Far
mean,
too
if you
scary.
think something like Nightbreed is scary.
It was like twice as scary as Nightbreed.
I'm going to blast straight in with my number 2 here and cut Ryan off.
Okay.
I don't know if he was even done yet, but the reason why I'm cutting Ryan off is because my number 2 is Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation is... What are you looking at?
I think number 2.
My number 2 is Alien Isolation. I couldn't... Listen, I've got no idea if it's 20 hours long. I have got no fucking idea how long it is.
You never finished it?
No, because I couldn't... I get maybe 4 hours in to when the aliens started cutting about, and basically I was just like, I can't...
No. You see, you're doing it. What you need to do to finish Alien Isolation is make up a load of bullshit excuses about how the game isn't very good, and go, it's fucking the aliens on patrol and all that, and lie to yourself about how, and try and think about things other than that big fucker coming for you.
I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. It was
You know
too
you can
stressful.
play-
I basically used to put it on for about an hour and just sat in a cupboard. I would put it on for an hour and I would just be in a cupboard for an hour, and I thought, I can't play a fucking game. I can't spend an hour of my life being in a virtual cupboard.
It was actually possible to play a version of Alien Isolation in VR.
Oh,
a
for
fan-
God's
fan-made
sake.
VR.
Forget that.
Anyway, that's your
That's my number 2.
number.
But the problem I've got with games like Alien Isolation, I can't head towards that much. Everything tells you, the sound design's brilliant, like the way it looks tells you danger is coming if you keep going forward like that, and you've got the options for just hiding. So
Generally,
I would
for
just
danger, it's
hide
telling
and
you
stay away from the trouble.
Well, that's exactly the problem. If it was real life Alien, I was thinking to myself,
Yeah.
what would I do if I was a
Survival.
character in this situation? I would just stay in the cupboard. So for me, that was the ending of my game. My ending was, I went into a cupboard.
It's true that you do get a tiny wee sense of what it would actually be like to be in a scary situation like that, and what you would do is you would just shut down. You wouldn't be able to cope with it.
Or shut off. Off.
Number 2, Jerry.
My number 2 is going to be The Last of Us. Because I count that as a scary... I don't know if it's counted as for horror, but it's got to count as horror. And I just love the set pieces in it. The clickers in particular, what a great kind of game dynamic and stuff like that. It was just so atmospheric, but the storyline obviously is what carries you through in it. It's just amazing. But for me, there's so many scary moments where you go, uh-oh, but there wasn't the opportunity to hide. And that you're already probably, before you realise it, you were trapped in a zone or something like that, or you were just so determined to push on because of the storyline was so strong. So for me, Last of Us is my number 2.
The bits with the clickers were definitely horrible.
Yeah.
The introduction to the clickers was no good.
You didn't like the way that they appeared?
I mean, it was very scary. It was very scary.
Okay.
I haven't even sneak past the bastards, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm having second thoughts about my number 2, so you just talk amongst
You go and have a
yourselves
number
while I
2.
Have a think. I know I wrote 2 down.
Ryan's having second thoughts about his number 2. That's what I love about doing these lists. We did a top 100 list just recently, didn't we? And I regret all it. I regret almost every... I don't regret all it, but there's a lot of that top 100 list I regret. What's your number 2, Ryan?
My number 2. So, I'll tell you what I was going to pick. I was going to pick. In fact, I won't, because you might have picked it already. I'm going to pick. I'm going to go to indie games, and I pick Layers of Fear. Layers of Fear has a lot of very memorable, scary moments. The only thing that I think it does a wee bit wrong is it crams too much in, too many different types of scares in Layers of Fear. But in terms of the amount of scary moments and scary ideas in it, it's a belter in a horror game. It's an indie game.
Too many layers of fears.
Scary
I've
clowns,
not played
scary
it.
dolls, scary ghosts.
I've not played it.
There's a lot of scary things on it. And it's very, it being an indie game, it's sometimes quite abstract.
I think I need to desensitise myself to all the scary stuff, because everything you just mentioned, I was like, nah. And I never used to be like that. I'm getting worse. I need to get back into it. I need to train.
You need to start murdering again.
It's just reps. Start yourself by giving yourself wee scares, and then
Just kind of...
What's your number 1, Ryan?
me. So it's an indie game, and it's no traditionally. It's not even like Layers of Fear. It's no jump scare scary. It's creeping, I don't like it scary, and it is Year Walk, it's called. You don't even know what it is, do you?
I think I played it on my phone.
It's almost like a text game, but it has this kind of Nordic style or winter style, and it's about curses and stuff, and it just doesn't give you a good feeling inside. Makes you feel like not just you're cursed, but maybe like your ancestors are cursed.
Yeah.
Everything's cursed.
See, I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy that feeling.
Well,
you know, that
it's
feeling
horror
of
games,
your
so
entire
I
family being
don't know why
cursed and the
anybody
people can
plays.
defy you.
Artistically, it's fucking beautiful, but it's just doesn't give you a very good
Is
feeling.
it the one with the animals?
Aye. That, they look like that.
Shall I go for mine?
Mm-hmm.
Little Nightmares. Because after I viewed it, I've played it so many times afterwards. I really enjoyed it. It's not the longest of games, but the grotesque characters in it, the set pieces in it, the way that the world is slowly revealed to you, you kind of start learning it. The fact you feel so vulnerable as a child, the look of that lead character and everything as well. I just thought it's something that's stuck with me, and it's just a really good game. The gameplay's great. It's a really good game to play, and there's really exciting moments in it that are like scary in a style, in the stylistic of it, but the gameplay overtakes the fright, and that's why I can play it. Yeah, is that alright?
And my number one.
It's not an indie game.
My number one is
Sure?
It's kind of an indie.
it's Project 02, Crimson Butterfly, or Fatal Frame 2.
Over there.
You remember this? Project 02, you probably know as a game. PlayStation 2 also played it on Wii as well, where you go around and you're looking through an old camera to take photos of ghosts. That's how you have combat really with the ghosts, is by looking down a lens at them, at people with broken necks and stuff like that. And there's something about the Japanese style of it that is really beautiful, and it's very much in that Japanese horror vein. But I mean, there's just something about Project 02 that is incredibly creepy. No many games are incredibly creepy and also have the kind of jump scare stuff, you know what I mean? That also works. Project 02 has the lot.
I can remember the first time seeing you play it and thinking, some poor unsuspecting person's going to get this for a wee. Because unlike
Aye.
like most horror games, and like, there's no like, really any combat, and it's just another one that gives you a horrible feeling, but some unlucky bastard's going to pick it up, no knowing what it is, and he's going to get cursed.
Yeah. It's a really, really scary game. It's a different kind of fear for Alien Isolation. I could finish Project 02, for example, but you can walk away from Alien Isolation and it doesn't leave you thinking about aliens chasing you about, but you go away from Project 02 and it was
They're
scary
always
and it
behind
made
you,
creeped
that's
out.
it, they're always fucking
Yeah.
behind you.
They're always behind you, or they're always round doors, or in corners, or in cabinets, or it's all that stuff. Project 02.
That's the thing about ghosts, is that they can get right close to you.
Yeah.
Monsters and aliens, you can see them coming, but ghosts will get right close to you and you don't even know it.
But do you guys enjoy the genre of horror for games? Do you enjoy that genre?
Definitely, and I think games are really good at it as well, really good at it.
Next week we'll talk about sports games and the guys will be raging. Next week.